It was 1990 that the ADA was signed into law, and that was the same year that Shake a Leg launched its program. The ADA provides opportunities for all of us to have equal opportunity to pursue our dreams. We as Americans have the inalienable rights to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. And we want to encourage all of you to do that, to dream big and go after your dreams. And we want you to know that Shake a Leg is here to help you achieve those dreams.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Shake a Leg Miami for today's very special edition of Live at 11. My name is Ben, and I will be your broadcast host for today's show and today's celebration. We're honoring the upcoming 30th anniversary of the signing of the ADA, also known as the Americans with Disabilities Act. The act was signed into law by President George H.W. Bush on July 26, 1990, and it ensures that all people have the ability to live with equal opportunity. 1990 is also the year that Shake a Leg launched its programming in Miami. We got to speak to the man behind it to learn about the history of the ADA and the story of Shake a Leg.
30 years ago, the ADA was signed into law, and at that same year, we were invited to start a program here in Miami. And we totally believe that a person with a disability has the ability to do great things, but they need access. The ADA opened up access for me and others, both physical access, employment opportunities, and just the culture of the communities at large to believe that people with disabilities are valuable citizens and not a burden on society. So the ADA really opened that up. And for us, with Shake a Leg, I broke my back. It was back in 1980 and had to struggle with how do I become independent again. And I was fortunate. I had a family that was very supportive and encouraging. And I lived up in Newport, Rhode Island, and we were surrounded by water. And so what came to me was, let's bring people together and help them help themselves. And in that spirit, anything is possible. And it helps everyone. When you're down, you need someone to help pick you up. So that's what Shake a Leg started up in Rhode Island. And then the whole mission was to help people with disabilities to dream whatever they want to dream, and we want to help them do it, but they're going to be responsible for doing it. So being in Newport, Rhode Island, everyone wanted to go sailing. So before you know it, we were taking people out, and we got some press coverage, and then Everett Pearson with Tillotson Pearson, a boat builder, contacted us and said, hey, we'll build the boat, you build the program. And we did that, and that was in '86. And so the day the tall ships were sailing into town, we were launching the Freedom Independent Sailboat. And really what we were launching, we were launching an accessible boat, but we were also launching a movement that when you bring the right people together, anything is possible.
Last year, Shake a Leg held a full-scale reenactment of the ADA signing ceremony. Because of COVID-19, we can't hold a bigger ceremony today, but we thought it would be fun to flash back.
This is indeed an incredible day, especially for the thousands of people across the nation who have given so much of their time, their vision, and their courage to see this act become a reality. The act is powerful in its simplicity. It will ensure that people with disabilities are given the basic guarantees for which they have worked for so long and so hard: independence, freedom of choice, control of their lives, the opportunity to blend fully and equally into the rich mosaic of the American mainstream. Legally, it will provide our disabled community with the powerful expansion of protections and then basic civil rights. It will guarantee fair and just access to the fruits of American life, which we all must be able to enjoy. And then specifically, first, the ADA ensures that employers covered by the Act cannot discriminate against qualified individuals with disabilities. Second, the ADA ensures access to public accommodations such as restaurants, hotels, shopping centers, and offices. And third, the ADA ensures expanded access to transportation, services, and fourth, the ADA ensures equivalent telephone services for people with speech or hearing impediments. And now I sign legislation which takes the sledgehammer to another wall, one which has for so many generations separated Americans with disabilities from the freedom they could glimpse but not grasp. Once again, we rejoice at this barrier falls, for claiming together we will not accept, we will not excuse, and we will not tolerate discrimination in America. With again great thanks of the members of the United States Senate, leaders of whom are here today, and those who have worked so tirelessly for this legislation on both sides of the aisles, and to those members of the House of Representatives with us today. Democrats and Republicans as well, I salute you. And on your behalf, as well as Republicans as well, I salute you. And on your behalf as well as the behalf of this entire country. I now lift my pen to sign the Americans with Disabilities Act and say, let the shameful wall of inclusion finally come tumbling down. God bless you all.
Shake a Leg isn't the only organization made possible by the ADA. The Impossible Dream Catamaran has been offering life-changing water experiences to people for many years. They're in the middle of a trip up the East Coast, and our good friend Sally the sailor had the chance to talk with them about what this day means to them.
Today is a special day for me. Today we celebrate the 30th anniversary of the signing of the Americans with Disabilities Act. I wonder what my friends on the Impossible Dream are doing this weekend to celebrate. Oh, you guys probably don't know what that is yet. The Impossible Dream is a catamaran, or a big boat that sails up the East Coast all the way to Maine every summer, taking people with disabilities and their families sailing, just like what we do at Shake a Leg. You may have seen the Impossible Dream in Miami at the Shake a Leg docks during the winter. They recently left for their 6th summer trip up the East Coast. Let's FaceTime them and see what they're up to.
Hi, Sally.
Hello, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Paulina. Hi, Steve. Hi, Rob.
Glad you joined us on our boat today.
Impossible Dream.
Yeah, the Impossible Dream. I'm Skipper Steve. This is...
Swabby Robbie.
Swabby, and I'm Paulina, the first mate.
Yeah, we're so excited you're here today. We're going to show you all kinds of great fun.
What city are you in today?
Oh, we are in Mystic, Connecticut. It's a beautiful old seaport where people have been sailing boats for centuries, hundreds of years. And we are doing great. We are having so much fun aboard the Impossible Dream.
Wow, I've sailed through Mystic, Connecticut quite a few times. What are you guys doing this weekend to celebrate the signing of the ADA?
To celebrate the signing of the ADA, we are going to sail our fully accessible catamaran, the Impossible Dream, with all the elevators and lifts and ramps to Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts.
So join us now. We're going to take you aboard the Impossible Dream.
We're going to show you guys how the crew gets on the boat and how we get all the way up to the bow and go downstairs where the cabins are, where we sleep, and where the heads are, where the bathrooms are. Here Rob goes. So first he just wheels onto this ramp, nice and easy. Are you ready, Rob?
Ready.
And then we beam him up. Perfect. And then it's ready for the next person.
Up the ramp.
Here comes Skipper Steve.
Up we go. Like magic. And we're on the Impossible Dream.
Okay.
Now we're going to take you on our tour.
Ready?
Go for it, Swabby Robbie.
Swabby Robbie goes up
the ramp.
Here it is. And Skipper Steve.
Here goes Skipper Steve. Look how easy that was. Even Sally, you could do this super easily by yourself. Get all the way to the bow of the boat.
And you can do it with the manual chair or in a power chair.
It was so nice catching up with you guys today. I have to go, but I'll give you a ring again soon to see the rest of the boat. I hope you have a nice weekend in Connecticut.
So long, Sally. Don't forget, wave is the new handshake.
Bye, Sally. Thanks for joining us on Impossible Dream today. We'll see you at our next port.
Bye, Sally. Thanks for calling. Talk to you soon.
Finally today, community leaders in Miami and around the country are reacting to the signing of the ADA and the vision of Shake a Leg. We spoke to many of them this week, and we want to bring their messages to you virtually.
Well, it's a real pleasure being here. I'm Tom Abraham. I'm the chairman of the Anthony R. Abraham Foundation, and we're here to celebrate the 30 years of the ADA in support of people with disabilities. The most exciting part about being here today to celebrate this is that we also been participating with the Shake a Leg Foundation, which is an amazing organization in Coconut Grove. Our family's been involved with a number of organizations to deal with people with disabilities. We're real proud to be a part of the Shake a Leg organization, helping them continue their amazing work to support people with disabilities. So, you know, our family's been involved with a lot of different organizations. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, my dad was one of the founders of that. And of course, I'm really proud to be a part of the United States Olympic and Paralympic Foundation, which we are supporting their initiative here in South Florida for the Paralympic side of the United States Olympic Foundation. So for us, it's exciting to be a part of such an amazing organization. We love Shake a Leg. They're a great organization. The founder is just amazing. Harry, I love hanging out with him. And I just admire what he's done and how he's continuing to help and support those with disabilities in South Florida. God bless you, Harry, and thanks for everything you do for South Florida and for Shake a Leg.
I'm pleased to support and to commemorate the Shake a Leg program. For kids with special needs and adults, Shake a Leg has been a saving grace in Coconut Grove and a project with which I have identified now, it seems like at least 40 years. And so I take this opportunity to congratulate all of those who are involved with Shake a Leg and any program that helps those with ADA needs. And I will continue to support emphatically and vigorously Shake a Leg going forward into the future.
You know, this has been a really great time to reflect about what ADA means to people. It's, you know, it's been 30 years of progress. I mean, you talk about today's environment with race, and it's the same thing for people with disabilities. We've had laws in place for years, but we still have challenges today. So the laws help us get started. It's the foundation of inclusion. But the laws can only do so much. So it takes a lot of people to make those laws work. And so I think the beauty of my job is really helping our company become inclusive and do our part to make life more inclusive for people with disabilities. So I think that's where ADA has come in. It's really kind of looking at, you know, the progress. We've started the journey. And I don't think there's a destination. It's going to be a continuous journey as we get to a place for fuller inclusion of people with disabilities in all aspects of life.
It leveled out the playing field for me, you know? So it basically, ADA gave me the opportunity to be just like everyone else. I feel like it's affected the interaction amongst businesses, that people are a little bit more receptive towards doing the right thing and adapting. They cater to, not necessarily cater, but they, treat people with disabilities equally as a regular or normal person,
So some short years ago, I found that people with disabilities continue to live in poverty and struggle economically. Despite that, people with disabilities all, in a way, one form or another, are kind of guaranteed some public assistance as funds to live some of their lives. I found that eventually it's not enough. And they struggle. They struggle, with making ends meet. So the thought was that to start an organization, and we did. We started Push to Open, was launched as a prosperity organization to help all people with disabilities become more financially independent and be able to live a more inclusive life in the community. Helping people learn how to get ready to go to work. Then we give them an opportunity of practicing on the job, their skills. And then finally, we help them connect to permanent employment.
We're happy that so many people were able to contribute to this special presentation, and we also want to thank our many sponsors for making this experience possible. We hope you learned something today about the Americans with Disabilities Act and what it has meant for so many people and so many of you. We want to wish a happy 30th anniversary to the signing of the law and to Shake a Leg. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week back here on Live at 11. Until then, stay safe and have a great day.